come on in, let's get real cozy. Nothing flashy, but I am nosy. Wait and see what spirit tells us. There's more to this when we're not rushed. Do you feel the signal? Answer with a gringo. Hit that button, thumbs go up, listen with your inner self. Comment section's open, see me. Let go tension, solid offbeat. Come back when you're feeling ready. Then we'll share our stories friendly. Custodes presidiu. Be with me now. Lux mea adesto. Presence is a how. Veritate me profundo ducere o sound. Clare, mihi, ostendi, go round. Complete the circle, loop around the spiral, up and down we let go. Cool, let's pull a card now. Do you ever just get music coming through your head all the time? I do, all the time. You might be someone who makes music because it's just very natural for you. Like you just hear it, it just comes through and you're like, ah, yeah. I get a playful vibe from you. Let's go with transparent today. I wanna get to know you. That's what I wanna do. I wanna get to know who you are. Cause you seem fun. You might resonate with a generator, maybe even a manifesting generator. You can design. Very potent creator energy. You've been overworking yourself lately though. Why? Makes it feel like, I don't know, it's like, I feel like a little burnt out, like, you just need a rest. You need a little bit of a rest. You need a break. You need a little bit of a vacation. Been overdoing it a bit. And it's like you don't have time to do the things that you love as much. But you're thinking about it. You really want to. You feel inspired to. It's like you haven't had the time nor the energy to do it in the way that you want to. But I do feel like you've been having to push really hard, but that's going to be letting up. Like you're not going to have to work so hard anymore coming soon, or this could be already like kind of coming to an end where you had to like push extra hard. I'm getting like a feeling like understaffed. I don't know, an understaffed feeling, maybe where you had to pick up extra hours or something and it really took you away from the things that you love to do. I'm here, yes. Okay. Been carrying a load, extra workload. The exhaustion is real. Take a nap, you know? You deserve a nap. When's the last time you took a nap? A nap, like a real good nap. Your next day off, take a nap. You'll thank me later. Or you might just forget that I exist, and that's fine too. You always thank yourself later. You need the extra sleep, like you need to regenerate your own energy. Then you'll feel all right again. You'll feel good again soon. Did you injure your arm? What's one numbness? Or do you have a pinched nerve or something? That's weird. I don't usually feel that. Are you in physical therapy, perhaps? Interesting. Oh, I feel like my arm's going to sleep. Are you a side sleeper? I don't know. This never happens. Do you have like restricted range of motion, especially in your right arm? Possibly. Like, your mobility is limited. That's weird. It feels almost like numbish, tingly. Is that a Okay, the right side is also the masculine side. And you get something possibly about your father that you numb. Possibly you lost your father, you lost your parent. I'm getting some chills from that. I'm so sorry if that's the case. Lost your father, don't know your father very well, never did, but there's something about that you numb. So it's too painful to feel it. I just did a pick a card reading. Actually, you might resonate with pile 2 in that pick a card reading. Not necessarily, but you might. There might be something that you've never spoken before to anyone. You might be really close to your mom. Maybe she's the only one you feel like you could talk to. I feel really sad. I feel like there's not a lot of people you feel like you can really trust. Maybe you spend a lot of time alone, like you'd rather just like make music. I feel like almost like that might be one thing that you really numb yourself with. It's not really numbing yourself, but you'd rather drown out the pain than to face it and feel it. You might have moments of like really kind of checking out too though. And there might be some other things that you lean on that kind of numb for the moments where you're not drowning it out with music. But I definitely feel like you lean on music a lot, whether you're making music or just listening. Sometimes it's a lot easier just to listen. It shows. It feels like something inside of you died or something. I just feel so much sadness there. This is not something that you talk to really anyone about. Maybe on occasion, you know, with your mom, but something you don't really trust anyone with. You carry a lot on your own. Or you just don't really know how to talk about things like that. You don't even know how to put a label to how you're feeling. You do feel it in moments, but you don't let yourself feel it for very long. It's just very small doses. Very small doses. There could have been some kind of like accident or something. That's only going to be for some. For those of you who lost your father, though, and who feel very disconnected from that part of yourself, I don't even want to say this because I don't think it's going to be something that helps you. I think it's going to be something more you're like, yeah, right. Or you're just going to brush it off. So I won't say it. It hurts too deep to be able to accept that as truth. and that's fine. You have your own process, and it's important for you to be able to go through your own process in your own way, in your own time. Anyone who doesn't respect that doesn't really get to be a part of your world, a part of your life. It feels like you're kind of living with this almost like tainted heart space. I feel like I have to be a little careful what I say to you. I can be a little jaded in some ways. It's like some things kind of just end up pissing you off more than anything. And then you kind of just shut down instead. Like, you don't want comfort for it. It's not like nothing can comfort you. Nothing can comfort that. There's nothing anyone could say or do to make this better. So you just carry it on your own. On your own. You have a very hard time letting people reach certain parts of you. You don't even want to be there. But you're really good at making light of situations and turning things around really quickly. On the surface, anyway. I haven't even gotten any cards out yet. Still going deep. Feels like a door is opening up somehow. And you don't know if you want that, but you don't know if you like that. It feels like it needs to happen though, or it's almost like it feels like it's time for it to happen, even though you're not quite prepared for what it comes with. You don't know what this process will entail. But you do know it's gonna be hard. But somehow something is opening inside of you. Something snapped or something. It's almost like you have no choice but to face something right now. It's like it's been leaking out here and there for a while. But now it's like something's like actually opening and you can't stop it. You feel like there's an opportunity to free yourself of the pain that you've been carrying by yourself in some way. You don't want to fully, I almost feel like you don't want to start like releasing, because then it's like you don't know if you'll be able to stop. This is for some, this is not for everyone. Someone might have experienced a father who was possibly abusive towards them, and that's not going to be for everyone. Some people, it's a matter of experiencing loss of like a father figure or some type of guardian. Some people it's about a father wasn't very present, or when they were abusive, possibly towards you and your mother, and if you have any siblings. I don't know, everyone's situation will be a little different, but the strongest energy I get is one person and their mother. At least that's the tightest bond here. Like it's one person that you trust specifically. So it feels like why you can't avoid it anymore is like it's getting harder to choke things back, to hold things in. It was like it's coming whether you want it to or not, but you're still almost trying. Maybe you can kind of numb through your work by overworking yourself. Then you're just exhausting yourself, and then you're not really doing what you love. And what you love actually makes you feel a little better, whereas when you overwork yourself, like yeah, it numbs you for the time, you're distracted, but then when you finally do slow down, I mean, when you can sleep, you sleep hard, but when you can't avoid it anymore. You can't avoid what you've been avoiding, healing. It's wild, like I really haven't pulled any card, like not a single one has fallen. It kind of shows me like how much you really don't want this out. Like you don't want it to come out of you. You don't want to look at it. You don't want to see it. But it's coming whether you want it to or not, because notice I'm channeling all of this. Like it's coming through just channeled energy. So it's coming whether you want it to or not, whether you want to actually look at it and see it with your eyes or not. Obviously your metaphorical eyes, not your physical eyes, but whether you want to actually look at it and sort through it or not, it's coming whether you like it or not. That's all that's telling me. So you might as well open up, get it over with, because it will be over at some point as you release. Okay, we finally got something. Journaling is going to help you a lot. This will help you to see it with your physical eyes. It's going to help you make sense of things and to be able to connect dots in any way. It's going to also help you get the release that you need to release the weight of the negative feelings. Because the longer you keep it in, the more you're just hanging on to dense negative feelings that you don't want to feel. So might as well feel it up front to get it out, and then you're no longer storing it within your body, which acts as like a container. Have you ever read the book The Body Keeps Score? So it's really about, we store our emotions in our body. Our vessel is like a container, so anything that we're not releasing will stay within us. So how we free ourselves from within is to feel the feelings. Yes, it's gonna hurt, but from those feelings you receive heart wisdom. You'll explore your depths, you'll get to know yourself a lot better, and you'll find a new appreciation for life, and you'll be able to connect to others a lot deeper as well. Whereas right now it feels like you kind of like keep people at a distance. You don't really trust a whole lot of people, but that trust will come in time. It's going to take you connecting with yourself, but I think really lean into your creative process, especially if you're making music. Write music, or just journal, but use that material. Art is one of the best ways to transmute this stuff. It really is. And I think you'll find that you end up more proud of yourself than anything through this process, and you end up discovering aspects of yourself that you didn't know were there, and that you're really glad that you found. This is where all the gold is, right? You go into the darkness and you don't need to see your way, but you just let it pour out of you. You use the material that is there and you let that come to you. You don't have to try that. It's not like a thinking process. Let the feelings come through in words, and you don't have to think about it so much. Like, let the words come like as if you're just channeling it, and then you can go in and edit it later, but just let it come to you. You're a very creative person naturally, and I think, you know, just from the music coming through, like, it just comes, it just flows through, but just take what flows through and use that, right? Same thing with the heart. Like, it can come through in a multitude of ways, but use all aspects of yourself to create. But that's coming through huge. Pour yourself, pour these tough feelings into your art, and I think that's where you'll feel the absolute best. Like, it's important for you to lean on to that, on your craft through this process. It's going to be so healing for you, because there is a lot from childhood that. So we got this card that looks like a child's drawing, and then we have the Vitruvian Man out. You're in dire need of like rebalancing yourself, like recalibrating, and you're only gonna get that through this release. So and from this, like play in your art, and you can play with even tough feelings. But by what I mean by play is explore. Like, don't try to control the process too much. Let it be a mess, and then you can come through and clean it up and refine it later on. But let yourself play as if you're a child again, without thinking about it. Like, you just be in your process. And also, it's going to help you through this, like where I was talking about the body cue score, because we store a lot of emotions and stuff in our body. It's going to be really helpful for you to go through this process by, yes, journaling and stuff, but because it anchors you to a physical activity, and you can see it with your physical eyes, what's going on in here, but you're dumping it out, getting it out of here onto paper. It's actually helpful in that, but also being more in your body. So if you're really into music, if you like to dance, if you know, whatever, or just like working out could be something that maybe really helps you. Whatever is your thing that you vibe with, it feels good to you in your body. But having a very physical practice, like moving your body, is going to help keep you really grounded through this time of higher emotions. And then it also helps to like root you, like anchor you into your body, so that you can stay in your heart space, so that you're not too up here, which is where a lot of avoidance ends up happening. It's easy to avoid when we get caught up in the nonsense of our minds. And it can be fun to be all caught up there too, but this is a really important process for you, and it's something that really needs to happen, because it feels like it's pouring out of you whether you like it to or not. So it's going to be something that starts spilling into different areas of your life. It kind of prevents you from living the full life that you want to live if you don't take care of it now. And it's going to be something to where you become possibly more and more bitter as you go, because you're so hurt and you're not taking care of yourself. You will feel a lot of self-love through this process. I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy process, but lean on the support system that you do have, the ones that you do trust. Even if it's just one person, that is enough. That is enough. I promise you, it's enough. And take it at your own pace, of course, but do it in your own way. But these things are going to help you. And honestly, that art form, like if you're making music especially, like that is embodiment as well. I would say that is also embodiment. But embodiment practice is going to be something that helps you through what feels like an otherwise very ungrounded process, because psychological, emotional processes can feel very ungrounded. So when we stay anchored into our embodiment, into our craft, into our, taking care of our physical bodies, that helps you through. It makes it a hell of a lot easier than if you're not doing those things, because then it's just like you're just tormented and suffering. But when you have these things, it becomes a discipline for you, and it really clears things out a lot faster to where you're not ruminating and wallowing. You're actually releasing, and you will feel the relief. You'll feel lighter after every release. And it's not going to be all at once. It's going to come in waves, splashes, and small doses like it has been. But I mean, some of them might be bigger doses, so just get ready. It's okay though. It's okay to get that release, whether it's anger, sadness, whatever. There's a process to grief, right? There's all these different stages to grief, and you got to get through all of them. But you're carrying a lot of grief, my friend. You deserve to be free of it, but it just takes time. So have compassion for yourself, but allow yourself to go through this process. You're in need of surrender right now. Surrender to the hurt instead of running away from it, because wherever you are, there you are. You can't escape. You can't escape the experiences that you have had. So you just have to learn to live with them. You have to learn to heal through them. You have to learn to find the value within them. Otherwise, they will take over your life. And you don't deserve to have these, temporary moments become the rest of your life. You don't need that. You deserve to still have a good life, even though sometimes terrible things happen. You do deserve that. So I hope that you can find it in you to free yourself from this pain. I really do. I won't say too much more. I don't want to give you too much, but thanks for being with me. Thank you for sharing your energy. And I will keep you in my prayers. And even if you're not into that sort of thing, I don't care. I'm still gonna do it anyway. That's what came through. Do with it what you will. Don't forget to chill too with your insights when you're still. If you like what you see, you hear, you smell, you be, start climbing up a tree. I'm kidding. Follow me. Likes galore and share your story. And community is glory. Don't be shy. No, I don't bite. I want above, below is right. It's all even, fair and light. We keep it cool here. That's why we tight. Take only truth with you. The rest can flush in lieu. If you really, really wanted, you could even put in shoe. Either way, we ended here. I'll be back soon. No worries, dear. Come amore, te mito. Sigilo e tutti. Factum est, and now I like gelato.